How's it going, guys? It's TacTixHD here with another NHL 14 video. In this video, guys, I'm going to be talking about dynamic rating updates. This is something that they've actually done in FIFA last year, and they're bringing it over to NHL now. And so basically, guys, if a player's doing really well in real life in NHL, it's going to carry over into the game. Same with if they're doing really poor in the NHL, in real life, it's going to carry over in the game. They have the same thing with FIFA. You know, if you go into a online match, see Manchester United's doing really well, they're going to have like 10 players in form. A lot of their players have overall boosts. Or if you know there's a team doing really poor, whoever that is, the team has going to have a lot of players on it that are doing worse. So as you guys can see right here, it's just a quick screenshot. It's Edmonton Oilers versus Buffalo Sabres. As you can see, Taylor Hall is on a hot streak. They're calling it hot and cold streaks, obviously, and it's +4 overall. So Taylor Hall's a naturally an 88 overall. Assuming these overalls are similar to what they're going to be in the game, which they look like they probably will. They're pretty similar to what we could see. Sam Gagner's on a cold streak, 86 overall, down to 80. Thomas Vanek's also on a cold streak, 87 overall, naturally down to 80. So that's pretty cool, I think. It's something that, you know, kind of just adds to the realness of the game, makes it more authentic, I guess. You know, it's kind of basically like, instead of having to constantly release a new roster update, changing all the players' overalls, they can simply just do this. When a player's doing better, they put him on a hot streak opposed to permanently changing his overall. And I like that. I think it's a lot easier for them to keep up to date, basically, with what players are doing well and what players are doing poor, and it's, you know, a lot easier for us too. And this is something, you know, they've actually done something similar like this back in the day, like NHL 2002, 2003. They had hot and cold streaks, and they actually took effect in like GM mode. And I think that'd be really cool if they bring it over. They haven't said yet if they're going to do that, because these hot and cold streaks are dynamic ratings, and they only pertain to the actual real-life performance of these NHL players. But I think it'd be really cool if they bring this over to GM mode. So say you have a player in GM mode that's doing really well, he'll be on a hot streak, and then maybe you could trade him away while he's on his hot streak, get more value. Or maybe you find a player that's on a cold streak on another team, but you know he's a pretty good player, get him over for cheap, starts doing well on your team, something like that. Just be an added feature, I think, for GM mode. Hopefully they do that. Like I said, they had that back in 2002, 2003. Really like to see that again. So as you guys can see, there's just a bunch of screenshots here. When you go into the starting lineup, you can see what players are on the hot and cold streak. Right here, we got Kopitar on a hot streak, Stefan and Nash on a cold streak on the New York Rangers. This is obviously prior to the play now screen, or just online versus play. Same with when you go to edit lines, you can see all your players. So Kopitar is on a hot streak. You want to play him on the first line, I guess. Carr's on a cold streak. He's on the second line there. You know, I guess that'll affect your lineup decisions. Right here you can see Pavel Datsyuk and the roster management. So right here is just someone going through the whole entire Red Wings roster. I don't know if this is GM mode. I think it might just be like the regular roster management from the menu screen. And as you can see, Datsyuk's on a +3 hot streaks. He's 95 overall, assuming these overalls are similar. As you guys can see in the bottom left hand corner, it says ratings shown are not final, and even though it says not final, I think these are pretty similar to what we're going to see. You know, obviously there might be one or two off, but I think, you know, for the most part, these ratings are pretty much what these guys are going to be rated. You guys can see Zetterberg's down 5, so Zetterberg's going to be a 90 if you know, these are pretty close, which is pretty crazy. Same potential system, as you can see, the 5 stars with the silver, gold, most likely green and red. Also, the overall, we can see 5-star, 4.5-star, 5-star, etc. So that's pretty cool to see coming back. Also, guys, right here you can see, if you go to the actual player info screen, it'll show you all the individual stats that are better. So I think that's really cool. Right here for Datsyuk, for instance, you can see disciplines all the way up to 99. He's got offensive awareness at 97, durability at 95. So puck control at 99, passing at 99, deking at 98. That's insane. So you can just basically see where he's doing better. I don't know if they're actually going to take, like in real life, you know, if say like somebody's scoring a bunch of points, they're going to increase all of their shooting. For defensemen, you know, just shutting down everyone, they're going to increase defense. Or if it's going to be a general upgrade in all the individual stats, and then just a more accurate upgrade in terms of the overall of the player. But it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. Either way, cool addition. Like I said, hopefully they can bring it over to GM mode as well. You know, I like to see NHL adding things like this. I wish they weren't always a year behind FIFA, but still good to see them doing something. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to stay tuned for more NHL 13 videos and NHL 14 news. If you have any questions, just leave a comment in the comments section. Besides that, guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.